So before we get into today's topic, I would like to share with you some of the things that has happened in the past 7 days. So first of all, NDLEA made some arrests and some seizures of cocaine reportedly worth over 194 billion naira. And 2 days ago, they decided to bring out canopies, tires, and said they were burning those cocaine. That they reportedly had court orders to burn those cocaine. And Nigerians were really angry about that. That did not go well with Nigerians. Even Falz, the bad guy, came out and was like, which type of lamba are these people giving us? That these people are giving us plenty lamba. It was just funny because a lot of things were not clearly shown to Nigerians. There was no big arrest made, no order, no kingpin, nothing. It was just straight up, oh, we're burning it. We have court orders to burn it. So the whole thing looks a little bit somehow. And Nigerians were not, okay with that. Also, there's this man that was busy lavishing money, spending money, going to clubs, even going to church. There was this video that he was in the church, picture of video that he was in the church, and he was crying, praying to God. Nobody knew that he was a kidnapper and had made millions of naira from kidnapping. And he has baby mamas all over Africa. I'm not talking about Nigeria, I'm talking about Africa. He has baby mamas all over Africa. And the baby mamas are now in tears and sorrow because this man has been arrested and he was there pleading. And prior to this man being arrested, he has been always showing flaunting monies online, hustle. And nobody knew, underground, background, behind the scenes, that all these things were happening. Talking about crimes and everything, it brings us to our topic of today. Recently, Netflix released an adaptation of the Jeffrey Dahmer story. And if you're aware of the Jeffery Dahmer story, it's about this guy that was murdering queer men, gay men. And it's well known. It's really well known. This man not only these people, killed them and even ate their hearts. He killed them, ate their hearts, sucked their blood, and even was eating their it's a very fascinating story. When I was watching it, I was just thinking, what if this guy was Nigerian? Which brings us to this topic of today. What if Jeffrey Dahmer was a Nigerian? Thing one. First of all, if Jeffrey Dahmer was a Nigerian, let's say this boy from Ibadan or Abeokuta, let's call him Taiwo Adebayo. And he was staying with his grandma, and his grandma heard that he was dissecting animals. He was doing all these things. First of all, they would take him for deliverance. They'll be going to church, from churches to one church to another, mountain of fire, mountains. They will call all the Ifas, they will call all the people to come and pray for this man. He'll be going from one fasting to another. He'll be going from deliverance to deliverance. That you are doing all this weird in an African home. It's going to be from one deliverance to another, back-to-back deliverance, until they cast out that demon in you. So if he was a Nigerian, there will be random and consequent deliverance service held for him. It seemed like Jeffrey Dahmer was living in some sort of a housing project where he had neighbors, and if Jeffrey Dahmer was a Nigerian, his neighbors would have been nosy neighbors. Even in the scenes, the neighbor was a very nosy neighbor, and she was constantly calling the cops and was constantly asking Jeffrey, what is smelling? And Jeffrey was like, it's a fish, it's something. If he was a Nigerian, Mama Skira would have told Papa, this person would have told this person. They would have continued gossiping about him till one day they would break down that door and find out what's going on inside the house. If he was a Nigerian, everything would have been happening. They would not want to wait for the police to come. They would have done it. They would have taken laws into their hands and broke down that door to find out what exactly was smelling inside the house. So if Jeffrey Dahmer was a Nigerian, all those call police will not come, all those things will not be happening. Thing three, when they eventually break down that door, there's going to be jungle justice. You're not going to tell me anything. You killed 17, you not only killed one man, you not only killed the second man, you killed 17 men. And even was doing all those weird eating their hearts. They're going to beat you, blue, purple, black. They'll beat you. It's only God in heaven that will bring police come and save you, because they will really manhandle you, till you say the truth. In fact, social media, I don't know if there was social media, but everybody will hear about it. They will be, if they don't kill you, they will ostracize you, and they will cast you out of that village. Like, you'll be literally handled properly before the police gets there. And thing number 4, you see all those when he was like in the police station and they were giving him coffee and cigarettes. Me, bro, in this Nigeria, they'll give you coffee and cigarettes when he killed 17 men, and they'll be giving you even you were smoking and balancing and talking softly. First of all, you're not going to be smoking anything. You bloody motherfucker. You're going to be on the floor. Your trousers, there's no belt on your neck. Your trousers is going to be pulling like you're going to be no belt gang. You're going to be on the floor. You're going to be stripped almost naked. You're going to be beating, if you even have shirt to wear yourself, you should thank God. You're going to be beating proper black by the police. They're going to hit you prop. If this one even beat you finish, this one will go and bring another person to come and beat you. That's how they will beat you. You kill people. Even stealing self in Nigeria, people even beat people. Talk less of killing. I know only killed one person. You killed 17 people. That's crazy amount of numbers. And police officers are going to like, before you even get to court self, body will tell you. So that brings us to the end of this show. Please, if you're going out this weekend, mind how you hook up with people. Don't just hook up with random people. Mind how you hook up with random people, because there's still a lot of people like Jeffrey Dahmer out there, and they're still out to suck your blood and eat your flesh. I'm talking literally, because we'll be thinking, oh, maybe this didn't happen in America. There's no Jeffrey Dahmer in Nigeria. There are a lot more people, and there are really, really weird people out there. So you guys should be really, really careful how you go out, because there's a lot of people like that out there. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please subscribe and tell all your village and family members to also do so. See you on the next one. Bye.